going on YouTube? Penitent here with Life of a Felon, man. We're on the road, just trying to crank out some videos, man. Trying to educate you guys, man. Giving y'all mindset, perspectives, how things are, man. It's all sociology, you know. So, what we're talking about? What was
people that you met?
People that I met, yeah, in prison.
In San Antonio, like back in the days, like a lot of people were against San Antonio,
yeah,
Houston, Fort Worth, Dallas,
yeah,
things like that.
Yeah, that's an unknown thing that a lot of people don't know. I hear all these YouTube channels, you know, these prison channels. A little detail that a lot of people don't know is, see, my brother, back when how can I start? Like when I was in TYC, like I would get letters from my brother who had already been in prison back in the early 90s or late 80s, actually, 88, 89. So back in them days, you know, he would write me letters, you know, in TYC saying, hey man, you know, we went fast against the, fast means we had a riot.
Yeah.
San Antonio, no, hold on. Dallas, Fort Worth, Houston,
Austin,
and Corpus. Yeah, Austin, Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth, and Corpus.
Yeah.
It would take all them guys to go against San Antonio.
Damn,
that's
man.
How deep it was, man. That's how deep them San Antonio boys are, man.
Yeah.
Took all them people, man, against San Antonio. It was like, damn.
Yeah. But after a while, you started like associating with them a little bit, like getting to know them, things like that, or what?
Yeah. You know, after all them years, you know, that was towards the end of my career as, you know, doing crime and doing my prison time, my 20-year sentence. I was already 28 years old, you know, and it's funny, I just told myself, I said, you know what, let me check it out, man. Let me check out these dudes, man. Let's see what they're about, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I started kicking it with them, you know what I mean? Started talking with a couple of them. Well, Solanos, you know, first, you know what I mean? Solanos, yeah. You really can't just drive up and start, you know. But actually I did, though. Even at that, I did, you know what I mean? Like some of the Sananto, Orejones, that's what they call them.
Yeah, yeah.
So towards the end of my days, like I'm already an older dude, you know what I mean? I just thought myself as like want to learn, you know what I mean? Like I wanted to learn, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I wanted to learn everything there was, you know. I always saw prison as like a university, you know, like I said in my earlier videos, a college somewhere that you learn, because I didn't want none of that time to go to waste, you know what I mean? Like there's something to be learned, man. You know, you can always meet good people,
yeah, you
know, different ideas. But yeah, man, I was telling that story about I was at the Segovia unit back in 2000. That was like 21 years ago.
2000, yeah.
22 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good story, man. Good homeboy, man. Michael White. Still remember the dude's name, man. He was a half white, half Mexican.
Yeah.
So I'm a Solano, you know what I mean? So I gotta be careful. The truth is too, you gotta be careful. You can't be just talking and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, I'm trying to lace everybody up, you know what I mean? I had heard some rumor that something was gonna go down or something. I don't remember what it was. It was long ago.
Yeah.
So I laced them up. I told the dudes, I said, hey man, something, you know, this is this and that, whatever. But the dude took it wrong, man. That dude from San Anto, he had taken it wrong. He said, hey man, don't be spreading rumors, man. You're gonna start some shit, man. So he's telling me, man, you know, I'm the type of dude, you know what I mean? I don't mind if you tell me. You know, it's just the way you tell me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, you tell me right, you know what I mean? Talk to me with respect, you know what I mean? Because sometimes they see Solanos as vulnerable, you know what I mean? But little did this dude know, man, I have this, you know, anger problem, you know what I mean? Like I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I went off on this dude, man. I went off on him pretty hard, man. I'm telling you, I went off on him pretty hard, you know. But yeah, that's my defense mechanism, you know what I mean? I'm Solano, so, you know, I gotta get down for mine regardless, but... So I went off on him pretty hard, man. I'm talking about, I went off, man. Like, he freaked out, like, man, this dude's crazy, man.
Yeah.
But it's funny, man, because this dude, he pretty much had my back, man. And his homeboy kind of, you know, he kind of freaked out on that, you know what I mean? Because, like, man, this dude had my back, you know what I mean? Because we would always kick it, you know what I mean? We were always kicking it, you know, we eat, spread, or whatever, just always, you know, chopping it up, you know what I mean? Just kicking it, you know what I mean? Just doing our time. But, you know, but yeah, man, them dudes from San Anto pretty good, man. That was my point is them dudes are cool, man. You know, I've met a lot of good ones, man.
Yeah, they're pretty cool, man. I met a lot of them, man, at the halfway house.
Yeah.
A lot of them, man, taught me good things, man. a friend of mine, Kelly, you met him, call him Lokes. He taught me how to cut hair, you know. And another good friend of mine, Edward Laguna, shout out to him, man. He just got off of parole after 20 years. I think he did 15 in prison, and then he discharged. He got 5 years on parole, but I don't know what happened. He got off already. And well, anyways, man, they backed me up, man. One day when I was gonna get into it with this Mexican dude there at the halfway house.
He was a Vayuco, right?
Yeah, he was a Vayuco, and we're gonna get into it, man. And I told him, you know what, let's hit the restrooms, man. Let's do it. I was like, okay, he went back there. I went back there. His homeboys came in there. Mine came in there, 15 deep, man, in there. And I said, let's do it. And he's like, hey, man, I never had a problem with you. You know, I don't know what you're tripping on, this and that. One of his Vayuco homeboys, I guess his older homeboy, said, so you're not gonna get down with him? Nah, I'm not gonna get down with him. And he's like, hey, back up. And then we backed up. This dude rushed him. His own homeboy started rushing him because he didn't want to get down.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, man, yeah.
And then my homeboys from San Antonio, they told me, man, hey, ain't nobody gonna mess with you in here. You know, we got your back. You know, you're always good, looking out for us and stuff like that. And yeah, man, it's just good people, man, out of there. I mean, there wasn't too many Corpus people in there. I think when you go through the halfway house, they try not to send you to like your hometown.
Yeah.
A lot of them. So they try to send you more like to like what's that one place? Well, they send you all over, man. Like even Austin, the halfway house over there, and Abilene out there.
Way out there.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, San Antonio, man, I got a lot of love for them. They're cool, man. They cut for me, man. They're always there. But yeah, man. Anyways, we're gonna get into it with that little Vayuco dude, and that's all he kept saying was, "I'm a Vayuco." I'm like, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Let's just go. We went into the restrooms. He didn't want none, man. He didn't want none. Yeah. I was already getting into my, like, I was getting like angry already and starting ready to go at him. He didn't want none, man. He backed down, and the next day, man, he just, hey, it's all love, man. You know, I'm already gonna get released from here, and you know, I'm from the valley, you know, and this and that, and everything's cool between us, right? It's like, oh shit, yeah, everything's good. Yeah, he was a short little dude. They're short, man. He was a youngster, yeah. He was maybe 22, 22, 23, man. But every time during chow, man, this dude was always just staring at me. And I'm like, I don't know what he's staring at. Or in the day room, he was watching TV, and he just kept looking at me, man, just eyeballing me. I'm like, all right, this dude probably thinks I'm a punk or something because I haven't addressed him.
Yeah.
And I pulled him aside. I said, you got a problem, man? He's like, yeah, this and that, whatever. But when it came down to it, when he saw that we were going to throw hands, man, he just automatically just backed off. I guess he was trying to see, like, if I had heart or whatever it was. But I was older than him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't got to test my heart with that. Yeah. But, yeah, man, we're going to get down. His homeboys rushed him. They say, hey, y'all can leave. We got out of there, man, and they rushed his ass.
Oh, man.
And next day, man, he squashed it with me. He got released. Good luck to you, whatever. Parted ways, that was it. And then a lot of his homeboys that were Vayucos, they were pretty cool, man. I actually have pictures of some of them.
Oh yeah.
If y'all go to Life of a Felon, that I think it was like a 1-30-second clip that I had posted where we're taking pictures by the water.
Yeah.
I think 3 of them were Vayucos. One of them was he was a part of I think the Crips.
Oh yeah.
He was shaking my hand. The one that was shaking my hand at the bottom, he was a Crip. The other 3 behind me were Vayucos. And yeah, man, I still keep in touch with them, actually, man. They're really good people. Them too, but San Antonio, man.
Yeah.
San Antonio was, man, I got a lot of love from them, man. Teach me how to cut hair, how to do certain things, you know what I mean, skills.
Yeah, them dudes are cool, man.
Yeah.
Actually, even further, man, towards the end of my release, my 10-year sentence out of the 20, like, I started kicking it with them pretty strong. Not that I wanted to be with them, because I still got my limits, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna be San Anto, but like, I would even sit at the table with them, you know what I mean? Like, I would sit at their table, man. Yeah. You know, that's how pretty, that's how cool I was with them, you know what I mean? One of the dudes, I forgot his name, he was doing he was in there for murder.
Yeah.
Tall Mexican dude out of San Antonio. Cool dude, man. Cool dudes, man. I mean, you just gotta open up your mind, you know. That's one thing I learned too. Not only in prison, but like anywhere, you know what I mean? Like, you're in the workforce or you're anywhere. you know, we have this preconceived notion of people that we already judge them because the way they look or the way they talk.
Yeah.
But actually, if you put that aside and get to know somebody, man, you'll be surprised that, you know, they could be your best friend, dude. You know what I mean?
Shit. That's one thing too, man, that I've always like.
And
I've always hated that, man.
Yeah.
Like when people judge you right off the back because you look a certain way or you whatever, man. It's like, man, you don't even know, man. I'll give you the shirt off my back, give you my last dollar in my bank account, man. Like you don't even know. But those are people that haven't got, like, I guess, educated on life.
That's ignorance, man. You know, you gotta be open-minded. You know, I mean, we're just all the human race. You know what I mean? We're all brothers, man. You know, we really are. You know what I mean? We're all one blood. We're all one spirit, man. We gotta just get to know one another, man, and just love each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
really, that's what it is. I mean, you can't hate your brother. You know what I mean? Just because, you know, he's from this town or you're from Houston or San Antonio. If you actually sit down and get to meet these guys, man, some good guys, man. San Anto, shout out to San Anto.
Oh yeah, much love.
And I don't care what anybody say. I'm an older dude already, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, we just all stick together, man. Imagine how powerful we could be, man. For a good cause, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just all got together, you know what I mean, and just fucking helped the next man, you know what I mean? Help the little kids. Hey, man, this ain't the way to go, man.
Yeah.
You know, all this division and ain't doing nothing but just destroying ourselves, man. As a race and a humanity, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, man, we'll cut this one short. We just wanted to give you another video. But shout out to San Antonio, man. And go subscribe to The Penitent. Man, he's almost at 50 subscribers, man. You're almost there.
Man, appreciate that, man.
Hell yeah, man. He's getting there. And we'll see you on the next one.
All right, guys.